Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Fishlys, welcome to my channel. Today you find me on the World of Tanks 9.5 test server with the new British tank destroyers, specifically the FV4004 Conway. I've only had 3 to 4 battles in the Conway, but I believe I'm getting a fair idea about the strengths and weaknesses of this tank, some of which I hope to show you in this little bit of battle footage, and to give you a fair idea about whether you want to grind for this tank or even how to deal with it when you come across it on the battlefield. Now be warned, the stats on these British vehicles, I've heard rumours, may not be set in stone. Now if that's the case, I'll try and make annotations to the video at a later date. Alright then, on to the vehicle. So the best way to think about this Conway is it's a tier 10 heavies gun mounted onto the tier 9 Centurion body. What this results in is a fairly mobile tank destroyer that it crosses soft terrain and medium terrain very well, just like the Centurion does. Another benefit that the Conway has nicked from the Centurion is its very powerful 950 horsepower engine. This enables the Conway to accelerate very quickly to its top speed and also in reverse, enabling you to poke around corners and use the fantastic aim time on the gun to snap off a shot and pull back, sometimes before the enemy even has a chance to reply. There is a price though to pay for all this mobility. The armour on this tank destroyer could be most kindly described as weak, topping out at a massive 132mm. So we encounter our first enemy for the match, the FCM50T. I fire a shot on the move and manage to hit him, but it ricochets. I've actually found the Conway to be fairly accurate when firing the move, but I've taken multiple shots in return. Obviously the enemy have got into position much quicker than I have, and that's mainly down to the Conway's lower top speed. As I come around this corner I spot the LTTB and the Charioteer over there on the ridgeline. As I get ready to make a shot, the LTTB throws himself off the cliff and breaks his tracks. I manage to put a round in him before he repairs and runs off. Now we just lost sight of that Charioteer up on the ridgeline, but I put a shot in anyway because I'm pretty sure it was going to connect. I put another shot in the same location just to make sure he knows it's unhealthy to sit there. Alright, well it looks like we've got an E75 who's decided to move into a new house around the corner. To help those tanks that are to the west of me pushing that flank, I'm going to have to dig the E75 out of its current position. Now while this gun has a great penetration of 259 with the standard rounds, the E75 is not an easy target to pen from the front. On the other hand, the E75 will have zero problems getting through my armour, so I have to reduce the chance of him shooting me back. Also, if I haven't been able to damage the E75, so I put a few more rounds up here to keep that Charioteer away if he's decided to sneak back. And the FCM's made a break for it. I ricochet off him. I poorly aimed the shot, but still. That's the second time that FCM's escaped me. Well, after donking that shot, I pull back for a second just to take a breather and assess the situation. And I noticed this RU-251 driven by a Teddy Toy from the Russian server on my right. He's been blazing away this entire time with that 90mm gun, and I think he's scoring some decent hits, as you'll see later. I move forward and realise the E75 has started making a mistake. He's driven out to engage our heavy to the left. I managed to get 2 shots into the side armour, and Teddy in the light tank also managed to get a decent hit in. This next shot was just super lucky. There's every chance for that shot to fly into his highly sloped upper plate, but it looked like it slipped just under his tongue and hit the ring. After that shot, the E75 does not stop aiming at my side of the valley, letting Teddy get the killing shot. We now have an Object 704 racing across the valley. I move forward, see if I can get a shot on him. I have no idea what that round hit. Suddenly an enemy tank destroyer appears. Teddy gets in a shot. The tank destroyer pulls back, then I see the RU-251 charge around the corner. Damn, I better follow him and help. So I push up around the corner, just avoiding the enemy's shot, put a shell into his hole, and then Teddy once again secures the kill. There's our friend in the 704 again. I'm lining up a shot, I stop in the open, silly thing to do, but I pull the trigger and he disappears just as the shell goes near him. I think I hit. Teddy charges in, I follow. Yeah, there he is, definitely hit him. I'm struggling to see where I'm going with all these trees. And almost drive right in front of the gun of a 704. Quickly swerve to the side and held flanking. This object's now having a very bad time, landing hit after hit on the object. Oh, and there's a little leg spike and I ram poor Teddy. But we killed the object, and now we're taking shots from the right. I stopped to take a shot at the Charioteer for revenge, but I'm blocked by the FCM-50's wreck. I advanced on the Charioteer. I'm willing to trade a little bit of health to get the kill. I don't stop to take a shot at the SU over there on the ridge line to my right. Just want to get that Charioteer. But just as I come over to get him, my artillery lands the killing blow. Okay, that SU definitely seen me drive around this direction. The question is, will he still be in the same spot? Because I don't believe there's any other enemies located on that ridge line. Another small drawback to the Conway is, like all tank destroyers and model tanks, its turret rotation is painfully slow. Using the tracks to help you to point the turret in the right direction might be required for some of the faster enemy tanks. No, he's still there. Alright, I rush him, I land a shot in.
Enemy armor is damaged. One of our tracks is damaged.
Before I can reload though, friendly takes him out. I take a quick detour back here just to make sure there's no enemy still hiding. I don't spot any enemy, so I move back down the hill to try and help the tanks that are down south. Okay, an enemy T-30's been spotted. Move forward a little bit just to see if I've got any chance of a shot from back here. Oh, wow, that was lucky. That shot must have hit his commander's cupola or something. Anyway, as I push around this corner, I realise that we're only against soft-skin vehicles, so I switch to HE. Probably should have done it a little bit sooner, but I think I made the right choice now. Pushing up towards this rock where I think the artillery is hiding. I see the Rheinmetall Borsig. Oh, I take a hit from the artillery. That was a nasty hit. I could have survived without that. Artillery gets taken out. Oh no, you see that? I pulled the trigger just as the tank rocked back on the suspension and the shot flew high. Well, the Rheinmetall got the kill on me, but he's quickly finished off by the rest of my team for a win. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Conway in a top tier match. I hope that gave you some idea of how this new British Tier 9 tank destroyer will perform in matches for you. So let's have a look at the results for this battle. Wow, that was a good match. We got 1035 base experience, high caliber medal, Confederate, Master Gunner, Sharpshooter, and a first class mastery badge. We earned the most experience for our team. We did 4,735 damage to the enemy. And look, there's Teddy and his RU. He did 2,402. We fired 20 shots, 16 direct hit, 12 penetrations. 4 hits received, 3 penetrations, 1 no penetration. Even with a standard count, still made 2,900 credits. It's not bad. One thing I should point out, even though this is the test server, at no point in this match did I fire gold ammo. The 5 premium rounds you can see in my loadout are what I consider to be the standard loadout. Just enough in case you run across a super hard target, but you're not going to be using it very often. Anyway, if you're still here at this point, thanks for watching, like, favourite and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.